All right, the next one we call is one-on-one half, okay? So you guys over here at half court, one partner up, one with a ball. Yeah, 2 balls over there, so you're going to partner up and over there. Now, I always do this drill kind of the first week of practice. You know, this is a one-on-one drill. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing in this videotape is going to be earth-shattering. You know, it's things that I've found over the last 20 years to be something that I think is useful for any program. You know, there's little tweaks to some drills here and stuff, but I think everything that we kind of do is unique and has a reason that we do it. But I like this drill. The first thing we do is we start with the offense here. Okay? Actually, let's start with the S and the Spartans. And the defense is going to be right here. Okay? So, defense is going to have a hard time stopping at this point. Okay? They're behind, they're sprinting. We made a silly pass or did something on the other end, and we're just trying to get back. So what we're trying to emphasize at this point, and we'll have each group do it once, and then we'll switch up, so I don't want you to go too many times on this. But what we want Drew here to do on the defensive end is to just try to get down, possibly take a charge, or at least make him take a difficult shot. Okay? He has a disadvantage. Okay? We change it up a little bit, but he has a disadvantage. The worst thing you can do at this point is foul. We don't want any fouls. Okay? So, you know, Drew is very fast and he's a track coach, so I know he's going to be able to sprint very quickly down to the paint. But he's going to do that, and then once you take your shot and you get your rebound, then stop. All right, go ahead, do that. Good. Now, first thing I would point out to Drew is don't foul, because that looked like a foul even if it wasn't one. Okay, so if you can't get back, just harass the shooter, try to get up. Then they're going to switch up and alternate coming down here. Okay, so they're going to zigzag. Now, if you have more kids, you know, like I said, these drills are great because it doesn't take a lot of people to do. If you've got a lot of them, you can have them zigzag the full length of the court. We're going to just have them zigzag to half court. Usually when I start this drill, I start at about 50-60%. Just kind of get them loose. Eventually, we'll have them go 100%. And a couple things that we really try to emphasize on our zigzag is, especially here with Brett, when he's playing defense, we all want to get his head below his shoulders. That's something that's important. Get his head below the shoulders, all right? And watching that midsection, because he can't really do much with that midsection, all right? So they'll zigzag back, and then they'll go to the end of the line. Good. Let's do this group one more time. Ready? Go. Good. Augustine did a good job. They'll switch up, and they'll zigzag back. Good. All the way to half court. And you know, you do that if you got 6 kids, you can do that if you have 15 kids. Doesn't really matter. The next step we'll do is we'll do it even. Okay? So we'll get them at the same. Now, the goals change defensively when we change this. When we have the defense behind, when we have the defense even, when we have the defense actually in an advantage. All right? Our goals are different. Our goal in this one is to make them shoot a jump shot. We want to get to the paint area and make the offensive player shoot a jump shot. That's our goal at this point. All right? Don't foul and do that. So what he's going to do is he's going to sprint down and play the best defense he can in the paint, and he's going to try to get Drew to shoot a jump shot at this point. Okay? We don't want to foul. We want to make him shoot something other than a layup. That's what we want at this point. All right, let's see what we got. And we'll zigzag back. Good. Hands up, body. Good. Then come back the other direction, zigzag. Hold on one second. Another thing about this drill is, as they're doing it, you can do a lot of kids in a short period of time. You know, as soon as they shoot and start zigzagging, the next group can go. You know what? A good drill is one that's kids are active, they're moving, they're doing a lot of things. You know, I used to be under the philosophy of long practices, do a lot of things. You know, maybe it's my age a little bit, but I believe in short practices, quick things, everybody involved. Let's get home. Okay? So this is a good drill because as soon as they go, as soon as that shot's taken and they're zigzagging down, the next group can go. So there's a lot of people moving, a lot of people doing it. All right, next group, go ahead and do that. Good. Ben did a good job. Then he's got to box out. Then we'll zigzag back. All right, hold on 1 second. Come back down here, Ben. One thing on the zigzag, and we'll talk about this a little bit when we do another drill in a little bit. You know, when you get the ball here, give me the ball, Ben, and you're crossing over, what we always talk about is getting that ball low, get that guard arm up. The guard arm's up for a couple reasons. It's up to protect the ball and to go, all right, to use that crossover. You know, that's killed us more than once when someone hasn't protected the ball bringing it up, and then they're ready to go, all right? So that guard arm is for a couple reasons. It's to protect the steal, so they can't steal the ball, but it's also getting ready to cross over and go, all right? So that's a point of emphasis that we really talk about, is getting that ball low and getting that guard arm up. All right, go ahead, Ben. Because then you can attack, yep. Protect and attack. It's protect and attack is the kind of the lingo that we use. That guard arm is up there to protect and then slow crossover and attack with that hand. So that's why we talk about that. Now, this is the one they tend to get yelled at a lot. Now the defense has an advantage, okay? And when we get to this point, okay, you know, we'll do each one for a minute or two. When we get to this point and the defense is ahead, what we really want is no shot in the green, which is the paint area in our gym. You know, you can see it. So Drew's object at this point is to not let him have a shot in the paint. Okay, any other shot with a hand up is good at this point. No shot in the paint is what we really kind of emphasize. All right, go ahead. Good. Keep him in front, keep him in front. Good, guard arm up. Good, next group. Go. That was good. He kept him out of the paint. Keep him out of the paint. Good, and then come back. Good, very good. All right, so we'll talk about the defensive part. Drew and who was on D there, Augustine, they both did a great job defensively because they didn't use their hands, they used their body. We'll talk about that in a little bit. A very simple drill. You know, most of the stuff I've gotten, I've stolen from someone else at some point. You know, I've seen it at a clinic or I've heard it or someone showed it to me. That's a pretty basic drill, but it's a great drill because it kind of shows the basics of one-on-one. Great drill offensively, makes you attack, makes you guard the ball and attack on the zigzag. Defensively, I can't think of a better drill one-on-one. You know, this is a very simple game. You know, it's a one-on-one, two-on-two game. If you can teach kids to stop, not foul, make people shoot jump shots, keep it out of the paint, you're going to be pretty successful. So we call that drill one-on-one half, and it's been really good to us. We've done it a lot over the last, 20-plus years.